All right, what is up, chooms? How are you doing? Before I get into the Cyberpunk Sandevistan build, I'm gonna take care of some of these dishes and feed my cat and stuff. Happy Friday! Holy shit, we made it. This week felt freaking long, I'm not even gonna lie. What the heck am I doing? Feed the cat, okay. But I am glad that it is Friday. I got a badass arm day planned for later tonight. Did 45 minutes on the 45 minutes cardio daily total, but I've been splitting it between the stationary bike and the, not Stairmaster, incline treadmill, just because I feel like I was getting, like by the end of a 45 minute stationary bike, especially on like leg days, I was just feeling cooked, dude. Or at least my legs were, so the incline treadmill kind of helps give just a little bit of a break up in the two. But yeah, home from work, it was a great day. I'm not even gonna lie though, it was like one of those kind of weird days where like, even though like stuff is going good and you should feel good, I just felt like kind of like frustrated or like peeved. And there was like a couple of things that happened, but nothing super serious, stuff that I should just, sorry, I saw a spider web. Stuff that I should just let go anyway, so no big deal. This arm day is about to be badass. I'm also going to be Twitch streaming for the first time ever tonight. I'm going to be playing Resident Evil 9 in full Leon cosplay. Check it out. I hope if you guys are watching this, it'd be really cool if I saw you there. Showed some support for the first stream. But yeah, it should be cool. Should be fun. Looking forward to it. Honestly, I'm more happy about this arm day too. The more I talk about it, I'm like getting freaking jazzed. But yeah, the Sandevistan, dude, lots of freaking progress since the last video that I made, like at least explicitly about the Sandevistan. I sent a few pictures to a professional foam smither guy and cosplayer on Instagram, and he gave me a lot of good tips and all kinds of stuff, so I'm really excited to get the second one started, because there's already just so many different things that I want to do differently and just kind of take from a different angle and stuff. But I'm still kind of enjoying a little bit of a break. It was sort of a long project. So, yeah. But it's done. So I'll say that now. Sandevistan is done. There's like a few things like the top piece, and I'll show all of this later as well. And if I remember, I'll also put a timestamp down so you guys can just skip to the Sandevistan build if that's what you want to do. But the top piece needs a coat of like high gloss varnish. The top, bottom, and like whole middle spine were kind of assembled separately. So the middle spine, all that kind of like the main chunk is all super shiny and glossy, but the top like neck piece, the kind of Doc Ock looking part, is not. So gotta take care of that, but why don't I feed my cat? I got my cat on a strict regimen of approximately 260 calories. At least that is her goal caloric intake. And she is freaking jacked. Yeah, you're getting freaking jacked, huh? You want to show him your freaking give him? Let's show him a double buy. Show him a double buy. Good job. Good job. That's my cat Ophelia. I adopted her last month. I love her so much. She's a 4-year-old, all black cat, and she likes to talk a lot, especially when she's hungry. Yeah, I hear you, baby. Yes, I know. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? I almost grabbed an egg for a second. Huh? Do you want an egg? She's so weird in the sense that like I've tried giving her human food multiple times because like she'll meow and stuff, and like I don't think I would actually like give her any. And I have a chart of all the stuff she can and can't have, but it doesn't matter because dude, she doesn't even try eating it. She's like she'll meow and be like, "What is that? Let me sniff it," and then she just walks away. Like I've tried giving her pretty much anything, like all of my meals, like the pizza sub or the scramble or the ground beef bowl. She just walks away. It's so weird. I've heard people's cat, like people will tell stories and be like, dude, my cat won't stop eating my food. Like I've seen videos of that one cat eating like the McDonald's cheeseburger, which is hilarious. But she does not. She doesn't give a crap. She's like, give me my pig slop, master, please. I love I love my little mush with my crunchy bits that I eat for every single meal, every single day. She's just like me, for real. I think that's why we bonded so well. My meal after this will be that pizza sub that I just mentioned. Looking forward to it. Anabolic pizza sub. It's like 450 calories for a big mozzarella pepperoni pizza sauce missile. It's, dude, so good. I've done it in a video, so if you want to make it, go check out that video. The wet food is down, and now it is time for the kibble. I'm hoping to take the Sandevistan to San Jose GalaxyCon. That's in California here in August. I've actually never been to a Comic-Con or either. The only kind of like convention thing that I've been to was fitness expos, which are also awesome. Definitely recommend if you guys are like at all into fitness. It doesn't even matter like what realm of fitness, like Ninja Warrior, bodybuilding, CrossFit. You should definitely go to an expo. They have like everything there, and you get tons of free stuff. I had like little just like free pre-workout packets and energy drinks, and like even T-shirts for like a solid 2 months after I went to my first one. So definitely recommend it. But yeah, San Jose GalaxyCon should be fun. I haven't gotten my tickets or anything yet. I don't think it's as big as Comic-Con where it's like, you gotta buy your tickets a year in advance and there's like windows and time limits and all kinds of bullshit. It's just, that like almost turns me down from even wanting to do it, but girl, I'm mixing it. I can only go so fast. Gosh darn. One of the things that kind of made me a little salty today was I was contacted. I got to be kind of vague about this because I signed an NDA, but I was contacted by a agency overseas to do a frickin' like cosplay promo for a very large car company in a collab with a very large video game series that is just coming out. I'm sure just those two facts alone will tell you what you need to know, but that's all I'm going to say. They reached out to me, I signed the NDA, and then they ghosted me, never heard back again. And then I just saw the final project get posted today, and like, super happy for the dude that got chosen and all that kind of stuff, but it should have been me. But you know what? If it should have been me, it would have been. So I'm going to leave it there. When one opportunity closes, others shall open. Doesn't mean I'm going to freaking take it like a good little boy, though, man. I'm still fucking chafed about that. Sorry, excuse my language. I'm still freaking chafed about it. Because how are you going to, like, reach out to someone, like, you first, you have them sign the whole thing, and then you just ghost them? Dude. Sorry. I'm like, oh, man. I've not talked to a whole lot of people. Pretty much only my parents and girlfriend know about this. And it was, like, after I got ghosted and everything. I'm kind of like even like when it comes to like job interviews or just like opportunities or maybe like things of cool movement or progress in your life. I'm about to blow my nose, so I apologize for this. But I tend to not tell anyone, which can kind of be a bad thing. But I don't know. It's just like I want it to feel like I'm doing this myself, and I want it to be like, not a surprise, but just, I don't know. I don't know. I think I may just be too prideful or something or what, but I'm sure there's people out there who can relate with that. Something that I'm kind of still getting used to is that it's okay to ask for help when you need it. But, yeah. Honestly, I think I might just knock out these dishes and then catch you guys at the coffee table where I'll go over my Sandevistan stuff. There's not really a whole lot I'm going to do. I'm going to frickin' go to the gym a bit earlier than usual so I can hit arms and get on stream earlier. I got to take a shower. I don't want to like put on my cosplay after I'm sweaty from the gym and stuff. That'd be freaking nasty. I gotta get my cosplay out of the car, too. Oh, man. Busy day. I'm not saying that just because I have to go walk to my car. That's not like a task that I would consider adding to my day. Yes, 6:01. Walked to car to grab cosplay. No, it was just a kind of a busier day. I feel like I had an important video call. That is all I will say about that. At 11:30. Had to get gas. Gonna do my stream tonight. I did my first ever cosplay photo shoot, like professional cosplay photo shoot last night with one of my buddies who happens to be the photographer of the company that I work at. And dude, these pics, just like the raw files, are so sick. I'm super hyped to get them like edited and all that kind of stuff. Very, very cool. And it was fun just to like hang out with him and stuff after work. We had met through like the job, like we weren't friends outside of it or anything, so it's been kind of cool like hanging out more outside of work and making an actual friend outside in your adult life that's not just like someone you've known since you were 5 and don't like anymore. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna knock out these dishes. I think I will catch you guys at the coffee table. Thanks for listening. No matter what, hope you guys are freaking killing it. Do your cardio, read a book, go touch grass. And outside of that, make sure you have some fun. All right, see you in a few seconds. But for you, it will be instant. All right, we're at the crafting table, but I just had to show you this right here. Oh, who is that beautiful girl? Beautiful girls all over. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Let me. Alrighty, guys, brace yourselves because I'm about to drop a freaking bomb on you. I apologize in advance. 3, 2, 1. I am having to make my scramble instead of my pizza sub for dinner for my pre-workout meal. Whew. There it is. Man, it feels good to get that off my chest. All right. Stupid crap aside, bam! Here is the Sandevistan. Let me rotate the viewfinder actually so I can be hilarious if I was just off camera and you couldn't even see this whole time. Yeah, Loki almost was. Boom! Sandevistan. So kind of like I was mentioning earlier, this top section, dude, hang on, I simply can't continue without something. I gotta grab something real quick. Oh my gosh, Ophelia, you're gonna kill me. I got the pan heating up right now, so I can't be too long. This is what I had to grab. If you guys are not on the Zero Sugar Baja Blast train, you might as well just stop. Or you're never gonna get to where you're going if you're not drinking this stuff. That's all I gotta say. The Sandevistan, yeah. So I gotta do a gloss varnish on this top part. And then technically this kind of like little bottom tail piece still needs, this notch or this circle piece still needs to be sealed and painted, but the little strip part is painted, or sealed, but it needs to be painted. The whole thing needs to be painted. But it's like the bottom, and I don't know. I might go back and like keep working on it, but this was a version 1, and for the way it came out, you know what, I'm freaking happy with it. First ever like foam project and stuff. Like, heck yeah, dude. The whole thing is attached on an elastic band that's on the back, which I'll show you guys here. This is what the underside looks like. Nothing super crazy going on here. I have a magnet at the top of the Sandevistan, but the bottom of the neck piece. And that's how I clip it onto my neck. I use this like skin-colored or like medical adhesive kind of thing. And that is what I use to attach the magnet on my neck. The whole elastic piece was attached using hot glue. Some of the more detailed pieces of foam were attached using super glue. But for the most part, I mainly used weldwood contact cement. That was the primary sticky substance, pause, that I used. But I actually did end up using a lot more hot glue than I thought I would at the end of there. I'm probably going to have to buy some more, actually, before I even start building the next one. But since the last video, I have added these, well, I finished the entire thing. I put it together, but the last kind of thing I was going to do was start working on the like light diffusing bits. And so that's what these are, these little kind of white spaces, these white angular sort of shapes of foam. That is used to diffuse the light and kind of just keep it contained and stuff. And so it's not just like lighting up my entire back, but actually looks like it's like a track lighting, you know? And here, I'll turn those on. Maybe you guys can, oh yeah, you can totally see them. So yeah, it looks pretty badass, if I do say so myself. Definitely got some paint or something there. This looks like paint. It's either paint or, yeah, no, that's definitely paint. I was gonna say or sealant, but that stuff dries clear, so it's not that. But yeah, it's the elastic makes it like, so it has a little bit of give to it. I would say it's pretty durable. Everything has been sealed on both sides. So like if I'm sweating or anything like that, I'm not gonna make it all gross or anything. But again, this is a version 1, so there were maybe a couple of corners where I sped through or just straight up cut altogether. The lights are fairy lights, a string of like LED fairy lights with the little battery pack in the kind of base of the neck piece. So this little piece up at the top here is actually, here, I'm just gonna do this. This piece is actually what's holding the batteries and stuff for the Sandevistan. I'll give you guys a little up close look at the back side there. And the front. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's like technically 100% totally complete, but for the sake of like making videos or doing something for con, I think it's good to go. So I honestly was kind of having trouble with getting, because I actually had a magnet on the tail piece as well. That way it like lays completely flush on my back. But I was having a hard time getting it to frickin' stay, and then it's popped off altogether. So yeah, I don't really know what to figure out for that. But overall, it was fun. It was a little bit frustrating at certain points. The template I downloaded was legit like just a template, not a tutorial or anything like that. So you kind of had to like just look at the paper flat template and then look at like the final picture and kind of guess what was going on. But it was still like, I think the creator still did a great job of giving some kind of basic tips and stuff for it. And yeah, this is the Sandevistan. I won't put it on because it does low-key take a while, and I'm still figuring that crap out. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a like me wearing it video, but I think it came out awesome. I'm super proud of it. I went in with dry brushing too before I hit it with the gloss varnish. Definitely way too much on this one. This is like the first one that I did, but once I kind of hit these like top two, I was kind of getting it down, was getting that cool like worn stainless steel. Like I wanted to look like a really worn out, old, rusty Sandevistan and stuff. Not rusty, but you know, just used and old. So yeah, that's what I did. It feels like pretty durable and stuff too. Like I think it's definitely like if I were to throw this in the suitcase or something, it's totally good for that. I don't know how much. Oh, yeah, no, actually, check that out. I actually haven't tried doing this yet. It bends this friggin' up in like a single hand. So yeah, and then ba-boom, Sandevistan, baby. Okay, it doesn't go completely smoothly like that, but you get the point. Yeah. I think there might be a way because you can like still see the wire and the elastic through the through it, but you'd have to be like really trying to look for some kind of, I don't know, like point or something. You'd have to look looking close. So yeah, I think it came out awesome. I'm gonna start making this scramble now. that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of the freaking night. Have an awesome weekend. Remember, I'm going to be streaming tonight, my first ever stream. Low-key nervous, but should be freaking awesome, so check it out. Who knows? Maybe the Sandevistan will make an appearance. I don't know. Probably not, but maybe. You never know. Yeah, okay. Goodbye.